When I say today is Tuesday, 9th of July 2024. This day is celebrated as National Sugar Cookie Day. It is observed on 9 July to honor the popular and delicious sugar cookie. The day celebrates the delicious little treat of a sugar cookie and the big role it plays in our lives. From the history point of view, in 1875, the Bombay Stock Exchange is formed. It was established on 9th of July 1875, making it one of the oldest stock exchanges in Asia continent. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that a moderate voice for Sri Lankan Tamils, Tamil National Alliance, or Sampathan our Sampathan may not have been able to achieve great progress in the resolution of the Tamil question, but he was seen as a stabilizing force, especially in the post-Civil War years. The recent passing of R. Sampathan, a veteran leader of Tamil National Alliance (TNA) in Sri Lanka, has created a vacuum in the political leadership of the Tamils, who are yet to exit the trauma of the civil war that ended 15 years ago. Samapanthan may not have been able to achieve a great progress in the resolution of the Tamil question, but he was seen as a stabilizing force, especially in the post-Civil War years. He engaged with everyone, including the Sinhalese leadership. Modi government a disaster for Jammu and Kashmir security situation, says Kagre, a Jawan being taken to Bilawar Health Center as he was injured after terrorists attacked an army convoy in Bilawar in Kutwa on July 8, 2024. Congress condoles death of soldiers in the militant attack in Kutwa. Rahul says solution will come from strong action, not hollow speeches. Condoling the death of 5 soldiers in a terrorist attack in the Kutwa region of Jammu and Kashmir on Monday, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge alleged that the Narendra Modi government is a disaster for the security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Tripura's Chief Minister says Agartala Smart mission successful addresses controversy surrounding a medical college. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha says Tripura CM addressed concerns about the establishment of private medical college allegedly funded by aides of tainted Trinamool Congress leader Anubrata Mandal. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha on July 8 praised the Agartala Smart City mission for its efforts in implementing the projects. He also expressed the need to establish the Mission 2.0 to further develop and beautify the city. Will be left with no water to drink if this water is shared with the Bangladesh, says Mamata Banerjee. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Do not judge the river's summer potential by seeing its monsoon situation, she cautions. Expressing concern over the threats of the floods in North Bengal, as several rivers, including the Tista, were flowing in the full speed, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee was again reiterated her opposition to sharing the Tista waters with the Bangladesh. Such a sharing arrangement would leave no water for the people of the North Bengal, she added. As Mumbai faces deluge, Maharashtra Chief Minister assures high priority help to the citizens. People walk on a water-logged road at a King Circle in Mumbai on July 8, 2024. Red alert sounded for Mumbai, holiday declared for all schools and colleges in the metropolis on July 9, that is today. On behalf of the Indian Meteorological Department, Mumbai, a red alert has been issued for Mumbai metropolis. Considering the safety of the students, Municipal Commissioner and Administrator Bhushan Gagrani has announced a holiday for all the primary, secondary, and higher secondary schools and colleges of the Mumbai metropolis on July 9. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that in Modi's second in Russia, a private meeting and a dinner at Putin's country home. Prime Minister Narendra Modi receives a guard of honor upon his arrival at the airport Moscow on July 8. New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Russia on Monday for his first visit to the country in almost 5 years, during which he will hold extensive talks with the President Vladimir Putin to take stock of bilateral ties and the chart of a roadmap of our future cooperation. The two leaders last met in September 2022 on margins of a Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit in Uzbekistan months after Russia invaded Ukraine, triggering Western sanctions that complicated the relationship between New Delhi and the Moscow. It was at that meeting that Modi nudged Putin to end the conflict, declaring that today's era is not of war. On his arrival at Moscow's Vnukovo second VIP airport, PM Modi was received by the first Deputy Prime Minister Denis Mantrov and accorded a tri-service Corps of Honor. Mantrov is a senior to the Deputy Prime Minister who received the Chinese President Xi Jinping on a recent visit to Moscow and accompanied Prime Minister Modi from the airport to his hotel, people familiar with the matter said. External Affairs Minister Ajay Shankar had said the annual summit last year held in 2021 will be an opportunity for Modi and Putin to hold direct talks on the crucial issues such as imbalance, the two-way trade, while India and Russia had set a bilateral trade target of $30 billion by 2025. The figure ballooned to $65.7 billion in 2023-24, largely on the back of India's purchase of discounted Russian crude after the imposition of Western sanctions and a price cap. Trade is skewed completely in Russia's favor, with the Indian exports worth less than $5 billion. However, India will continue to walk the diplomatic tightrope on the issue of the Ukraine. At almost the same time that Modi and Putin will hold their summit, United States President Joe Biden will host leaders of the 32 members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization (NATO) to commemorate 75 years of the alliance. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who met Modi on the sidelines of the G7 summit last month, has been invited to the meet in Washington. Exclusive eyeing trade deal in service investments, says Russian minister ahead of the Modi visit. Mazyam Rehitnikov said BRICS cooperation offers dual leverage for Russia and India and allows both the countries to align their trade and economic approaches. New Delhi, Russia's economic ties with India are flourishing, with the bilateral trade volumes increasing a fivefold over the past 5 years. Russian Minister of Economic Development Mazyam Rehitnikov has said in an interview with the Hindustan Times. Rehitnikov delved into key areas such as trade, investment, technology, transfer and tourism. The minister also shed light on new opportunities within the BRICS framework and the alliance's primary objectives for the coming years, including its much discussed de-dollarization efforts, edited expert says. Mumbai rain, low-lying area flooded, trains disrupted, schools, colleges shut down. Over the 300 mm of rainfall over 6 hours from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. in parts of Mumbai on Monday flooded low-lying areas in the country. Financial capital disrupted suburban trains and forced the closure of the schools and the colleges. In 24 hours ending 8:30 a.m. on Monday, Santa Cruz weather station recorded 268 mm of rainfall. 5 soldiers killed, 5 injured as a terrorist attacks army truck in Jammu and Kashmir's Kotwa. 5 soldiers were killed and 5 others were injured after the terrorists ambushed an army truck in Jammu and Kashmir, Kotwa district on Monday afternoon, said officials. The 6 injured soldiers have been shifted to a military hospital. The attack unfolded around 3:30 p.m. at Badnota village of Loi Malhar in Bilawar Tehsil. An army truck was ambushed by the armed terrorists in the Badnota village of the Loi Malhar area in the Bilawar on Monday afternoon. The terrorists, believed to be 2 or 3 in numbers, first lobbed a grenade and then assaulted to firing from automatic weapons. At least 4 soldiers were killed and 6 others injured in the ambush, said a police officer who declined to be named. The army is yet to issue a statement on the attack. Earlier, a statement issued by the police said exchange of the fire between the terrorists and the security forces in the Machhedi area of the Kotwa district. 2 army personnel injured. A massive search operations has been launched. Now, going towards the economy of the country from the banking and finance point of view, employment rate rises 6% provisionally in financial year 2024 from 3.2% in financial year 23. Reserve Bank of India data says Female unemployment rate declined from 9.2% in the January to March month 2023 to 8.5% in January to March 2024. The country's employment rate grew by 6% in the fiscal year ended March 31st, 2024 from the growth of 3.2% in 2022-23 according to the Reserve Bank of India's data. In the year ended 2022-23, employment in the country stood at 57.75 crore compared to 56.56 crore in 2021-22, the Reserve Bank of India data showed. From the business point of view, life insurers post 22.91% growth in Q1 new business premium. According to the data released by the Life Insurance Council, the new business premium NBP increased to rupees 89,726.7 crore in the first quarter of the financial year 2025 from rupees 73,004.87 crore in the same period of the last year. Life insurance company on Monday reported a 22.91% rise in the first year of the premium year-on-year basis in the April to June period Q1 of the current financial year 2025, aided by strong growth by public and private sector in the insurers. In the group of the policy segment, a single premium grew by 13.49%, with the monthly collection coming in at rupees 28,711 crore. Adi Nadir Godrej family buys stake worth rupees 3,803 crore in the Godrej Industries. Godrej Industries share closed at rupees 899.90 on the building stock exchange on Monday. Nadir Godrej acquired a 7.57% stake worth of rupees 2,277 crore at a price of rupees 893 a share, according to the exchange data reported. Now going towards the world news, including United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak announces interim shadow cabinet post-election defeat. Vice Pastor asks a congregation to stand by and keep sitting in another groove up. Rwanda says it is aware of the United Kingdom's intention to terminate the contentious deportation scheme. Rohde Island man killed in a police chase after being accused of killing his wife. Parents charged with the murder after a 14-year-old girl stabbed in United Kingdom. 2 men drowned in a glacier national park, including an Indian tourist. Now going to the science and tech, we have scientists find proof pain sensing cells are either male or female. An artist's illustration of a human brain with an active neuron cell. Unraveling the different mechanisms that drive pain sensing will help us design sex-specific pain therapies. You finally got your hands on a new novel you have been wanted to read. You are turning the crisp paper of the pages when suddenly you get a paper cut. Pain erupts on your finger. Discomforting sensation surges through your entire body, yelling out, "Brain, we have a problem." In an electric vehicle, what is the regenerative braking explained? 2 people ride past the red photo in the New Delhi on March 25, 2022 on other electric scooters. Regenerative braking is a system designed to convert the kinetic energy of the wheels to form that can be stored and used for other purposes. The impulse to be sustainable, driven by the incessant pressure to lower our emissions. After manifests as lowering consumption and increasing reuse alongside reforms like tweaking consumer behavior, electric vehicles are on the side of many of these changes, aided by the state-led incentives and subsidies. Regenerative braking is an important mechanism in these vehicles that increases their energy use efficiency. Tesla investors sought to urge a judge to reject a record $7 billion legal fee in Musk pay case. The Musk case took a dramatic turn when Tesla shareholders in the June voted to ratify Musk's pay. Tesla shareholders will appear in the court to argue against the request of more than $7 billion in the attorney's fees to be paid by the company in a legal showdown over the Musk's $56 billion pay package. Tesla shareholders will appear in the court on Monday to argue that an unprecedented request for more than $7 billion in attorney's fees to be paid by the companies is outlandish. The latest twist in a legal shutdown over the Musk's $56 billion pay package. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Mother Teresa, whose full name was Mary Teresa Bojaziu, born on 26th of August 1910 up to 5 September 1997, better known as Mother Teresa, was an Albanian Indian Catholic nun and the founder of the Missionaries of the Charity, born in Skopje, then a part of the Ottoman Empire. At the age of 18, she moved to Ireland and later to India, where she lived most of her life. On 4 September 2016, she was canonized by the Catholic Church as a Saint Teresa of Calcutta. The anniversary of her death, 5 September, is her feast today. Mother Teresa founded a Missionaries of Charity, a religious congregation which grew to have over 4,500 nuns across the 133 countries. As of 2012, the congregation managed homes for people who are dying of HIV/AIDS, leprosy, and tuberculosis. The congregation also runs soap kitchens, dispensaries, mobile clinics, children's and family counseling programs, as well as orphanages and schools. Members take vows of the chastity, poverty, and obedience, and also profess a fourth vow to give a wholehearted free service to the poorest of the poor. Mother Teresa received several honors, including 1962 Roman Magsaysay Peace Prize and the 1979 Nobel Peace Prize. A controversial figure during her life and after her death, Mother Teresa was admired by many of her charitable work, but was criticized for her views on abortion and contraception, as well as the poor conditions in her house for the dying. Her authorized biography, written by Navin Chawla, was published in 1992, and she has been the subject of many other works. On 6 September 2017, Mother Teresa and the Saint of Francis Xavier were named co-patrons of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Calcutta. Mother Teresa shares a famous quotation. She says that we shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do. She also says that I prefer you to make mistakes in kindness than work miracles in unkindness. Okay? Thank you.